Oh, there she is.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
That's a cool setup.
Oh, thank you.
Wow.
You guys mind if I record a ride for my YouTube channel?
No, I don't
Is that
mind.
fun? The funny thing is that I'm not in the mood.
Oh.
It was so late last night that I'm sort of like, I'm just like tired.
No, that's all right.
You gotta work.
And what is it you do? You record for your YouTube?
I'll give you my card anyway. There you go. Yeah, I just record my rides and then I publish them.
Nice. Just
been doing that now for a couple of weeks. And let's see where you guys are going actually. I'm supposed to the airport, yeah.
Yeah.
yeah. And what's like the purpose? Just grow your channel, or is it random rides?
The purpose is just to have more fun in the car, I suppose. Just driving for Uber is a little boring. And with that though is that a lot of the conversations are very interesting when you're in a better mood.
When you're in the mood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes you have an off day, but a lot of the conversations are interesting, and then I just always like came home with all these stories with my wife, and contemplating like I should like share something of that, or and you talk about it for half a year, and then finally I thought, you know what, I'm just gonna give it a try, see what happens.
Nice. I think it's a sweet little project.
And so far I have 44 subscribers in 3 weeks.
Wow.
So it's not like it's not going to be the next Mr. Beast.
Yeah, he's got one hell of a
150
channel going.
million
Yeah.
subscribers. That's just
My
amazing.
son watches him like religiously.
Yeah, that guy's amazing.
Yeah.
But he made an art of it of making popular videos. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Kind of like a podcast in the car.
And that's actually what it is. You know that? Yeah.
Are we getting into a podcast kind of form as well?
Maybe I should, right?
I feel like that would be a great connection.
Yeah.
You have the YouTube videos, but people can just listen to it on their Spotify while they're doing whatever they're doing,
As a podcast, I should maybe. It's not that bad. Thank you for the idea.
Yeah, car talk
Yeah,
or something like that.
car
Give it a
talk.
catchy name.
There you go.
I thought I liked driving you, but car talk is not bad too. Car talk.
Well, that was a very basic idea, but we might as well, because I think out of these video recordings, you could just keep the audio version, right? Just keep the audio and translate it over to that channel.
Yeah, you just take the audio and
Yeah,
copy
just
paste,
edit it a little bit if
basically.
you want to, and
Maybe, yeah, it's probably better. Sometimes you have long rides, like 2-hour rides, and then there's these moments of silence, which I like, which is nice, but yeah, you should cut that out.
right.
But on the other hand, it becomes a job, because like all the editing is almost as much work as driving for Uber.
Oh, I'm sure.
So what is your name? Because I know Jim
Wendy.
and Wendy.
Yep.
I'll put that with the video if I publish it. No promises.
I'll look for it later on.
But it's a nice idea. I mean, I should look into it. So you say Spotify is the place to do.
Spotify podcasts, Apple Podcasts. You can get on all of them. The more, the better.
It's true, right? But that's also true for the videos. Instagram, Facebook, maybe Twitter even. No, Twitter is more for announcing.
But podcasts are huge.
Yeah, I have several that I listen to too, but it's not near as entertaining as I'm not near as entertaining as podcasts that I listen to. I mean, those are professionals that really like get into the subject and stuff. Like this is just normal people talking.
Right.
Sure.
But it has its own charm, because yesterday I met an ex drug addict, and then if you hear her story how she got out of it, that's sort of inspiring.
Oh, wow.
Maybe that helps other people that are having trouble.
Yeah, definitely.
I've had an ex-convict.
What was the?
explaining about why he was stealing cars and how
Oh.
to steal cars and why he stopped doing it.
Huh?
Oh, wow.
That was sort of interesting.
That was been a fun one.
Yeah.
I had a police officer in the car explaining me everything, all the details about immigration issues. That was interesting. I couldn't publish that, but still, that was interesting.
Oh, you couldn't publish it? No.
No, because he was a police officer in uniform,
Oh,
and then
got it.
people see that as advice from the government.
Hmm,
That's why
Uh-huh.
he couldn't like talk like on duty kind of thing. But
got it.
yeah, so, are you guys pilots?
We are.
Yes.
Yeah.
So how come you traveling that light? I mean, I've never seen pilots travel that light. Usually they have a small little roll on or
No,
something.
just a day trip.
We're
Just a
airlining
day
back
trip.
home.
So we started at home today. We flew the boss here. So now we have to airline home this evening.
And so this evening you're gonna be back home. So yeah, no clean undies necessary, I guess.
Right, unless, there's a delay or something or a canceled flight, but what are the odds with that?
No,
You just go
I have
inside
a
out,
just
right?
in case overnight bag that just stays on the Lear, and I don't actually have to travel with it.
Really? That's smart. That's smart.
You're saying the boss, so that means that you are a business jet, Lear jet, but always for the same person?
Yes.
Which you of course are not allowed to disclose.
No.
That makes people wonder though. But there's a long list of that online, I guess. Who that could be. Do you get any interactions sometimes? Or is this a guy or family that comes in, says good morning and...
No, it talked quite a bit actually.
Oh,
So,
nice.
I mean, he hired me. I managed the plane for him.
So-
He uses it for personal and for business. So I mean, I know his family, and I know his
Yeah.
business partners. So
Oh, it becomes a real
lot of different,
confidential
so-
kind of, how do you say that, a man of confidence kind of thing, because yeah, you do fly and all his most important people around.
yeah.
So you are a team?
I'm a contract pilot. Yeah,
You're a contract pilot.
Yes.
You do not always fly with Jim.
not always.
Just sometimes.
Sometimes.
Sometimes. Yeah, I'm learning quite a bit from pilots. The other day I learned that there's inflatable pockets in the wings, or something like that, to get the ice off the wings or something.
The boots.
I mean,
Yeah, it depends on the airplane. Yes.
Depends on the airplane. Not all airplanes do it like that.
No, the jets don't do it like that.
Oh, how do
No,
jets
they're just the
then?
leading edges are heated.
Oh, yeah, that makes more sense, right?
Yep.
And your jet,
Yeah.
the new jet, also leading edges are heated.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. And what kind of planes do blow it up with?
The boots that
fans?
inflate. Normally, like twin engine propeller
Oh, okay.
type jets.
Smaller.
Or I shouldn't say jets, just props.
Do you guys fly international or
Yeah,
domestic? Yeah.
sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it depends on the size of the plane, right?
That's true. The Lear can only go so far. So, but I mean, we get to. Excuse me. Sorry.
I like your ringtone.
Hello. Good. Hey. Yes, that's correct. I'm pretty sure the brakes were off. Yeah, we'll turn around. Okay. All right. Thank you. Bye.
The brakes are on.
I know I released the brakes. Why can't they move the aircraft? All right. Thank you for turning around. I
Yeah,
apologize.
thanks.
Don't worry. She's la vida.
That's odd.
I didn't double check it after we finished up, so I don't know.
Is this something that I can wait for you, or
Yes,
you better
this
cancel
will
the-
only take maybe 3 minutes tops for me to walk out to the plane and walk back.
All right.
So.
So that means that you have the keys, they cannot go into the plane.
Right.
Is that just a fob, or what kind of keys are those?
What's that now?
Is that just a fob?
No,
No. It's
Regular
a real
keys.
key. Yeah.
Real keys. I suppose that's only for the door. That's not really for the ignition.
Right.
Or does the key have to be inserted for the plane to work?
Nope.
No. Once you're in, you're off.
Yeah, basically.
Does it ever happen that planes get stolen? No.
I'm sure it has.
It's
In the Wild
rare.
West days.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Those that actually possess the knowledge on how to do it usually isn't a thief.
No.
Yeah, you wouldn't be able to guess how to just turn it on.
No.
Right? You need to be, yeah.
A lot of buttons and.
Would make for a good movie though.
Right. Oh, I'm sure Hollywood could turn that into a great movie there.
Well, this show was what's this movie called? With Maverick.
With Top Gun?
Yeah, Top Gun, the second part. How they just stole that plane.
Oh, they steal a plane?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
So it's done.
Well, he went against orders. He didn't actually. The military would consider that stealing, but it's not.
No, at the end, when he went back to save the guy. Remember they stole the enemy's plane.
Yeah. Well, that's only fair. They shot down his plane.
Right.
Well, that's almost reality, right?
That's not considered stealing at that point.
Yeah.
It's taking back what, you know?
That's right. Shoot my plane, I'll take theirs.
Can I ask, because I think you're too young for that, but where were you on 9/11? Were you flying?
Mm-hmm.
You were flying?
Yeah.
You were in the air?
Yeah, I was flying that night. I flew cargo, though. So I flew in the middle of the night.
Huh.
I was done at about 4 a.m.
Okay.
I landed my plane at Midway
Alright.
and went home, went to bed. Because I worked nights.
And then I woke up to the...
Yeah, so I didn't even know what happened. You know, a little after 9 o'clock in the morning, I had house phone back then. So that thing kept ringing off the hook. I thought it was telemarketers.
Oh, yeah.
And I unplugged it when I went back to sleep. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, and I woke up about 1, 2 o'clock in the afternoon. My wife knew where I was. She was at work. She knew I came home safe. She didn't worry about me. But everyone else in my life, and friends, my own mother, I mean,
calling.
people are calling like, "Where are you? Where?"
Yeah.
Everybody must have been blowing up her phone as well.
Probably.
Yeah.
But she's a teacher, so I mean, she was in a classroom. She didn't have, I mean, she had a cell phone, but it wasn't like back then. It was just one of those little Nokias that you turn off.
2001?
Yeah.
Wasn't that those things with those antennas or something? No?
Oh yeah, I had one of those in the 90s.
Oh, that was in the 90s.
By 2001, I had that Nokia that was
that
like
flip.
little blue, looked like a brick.
With a
That thing was
keyboard
so
on
cool.
it.
You charge it once, it lasts 3 years.
Where did that technology go to today?
I know, right?
I feel like we're going backwards now.
Right?
And I remember those flip-flop phones. Jeez.
The razors
Yeah.
too.
Let me see. It's not here, is it? No, it's the next one. Oh, it was here.
It was, yeah.
Yeah, sorry.
Of course.
Now we'll do another one. Today's the day of the U-turns. What's that?
No, you what? You didn't pass it up yet.
I didn't
It's
pass
up
it
there.
up?
No,
it is the
no,
next
it's up
one.
there.
Oh.
Are you sure?
Yeah, positive. Yeah, you want Radio Road? It's up there.
Yeah, we're on this side of the...
Sorry, I wasn't paying attention to where we're at. So, yeah, you want to turn
Yeah,
right at the
just-
light up there.
Yeah. I only do this every day, these trips here at the airport. Jeez, Mark. Yeah. So you fly something like that? What is that?
Similar, yeah.
What kind of plane
Is that a site? that a
It's
citation?
actually hard to see from here. That could have been a type of citation jet.
Although that one didn't look very big. Because if you do a Lear
There's another
International,
FBO back
then-
that way. That's why that might have been confusing. That was
Oh, that
Naples Jet
confused
Center.
me too. I thought it was that one back there.
So no, we're just right at the light on Radio Road.
So that means that you fly here often. That means that
Yes.
your passenger has a home here.
Yes,
For sure.
I spent a lot of time here. I know the roads. I know the radio stations.
Oh, okay. There you go. I don't even know those yet. Oh, we arrived 2 years ago, so
Where'd you come from?
that time we came from Haiti.
Haiti.
Yeah,
Oh.
my wife's Haitian.
So you
And,
lived in Haiti for some time?
Yep, we lived there for about 6 years.
Oh wow. Did you like it?
Yeah, I did actually. Wonderful people.
Yeah.
Um,
They're so sweet
they are.
for the most part. Yeah.
Yeah.
Really nice.
She said that the country is ravaged with civil war, basically the gangs that are fighting each other.
Mm-hmm.
There's so many kidnappings. It became unsafe to stay as a white guy, you know.
Right.
Is there any other place, or just here at the front?
just the front
Same.
door there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with you.
You can hang out here. This will only take a minute.
Okay.
So yeah, I'll be back as soon as I can.
I'm not
Thank
going.
you so much.
Yes. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah. I don't fly in here often, so I was like,
Is that a nice trip for you?
huh?
Is that a nice? So that means that you fly with different.
I
planes and
have
people.
my my full time. I fly for this other guy full time, but on my free time, I'll pick up contract flights with other planes and other people.
To make more money or to get more experience or both?
To make more money and both.
Yeah.
Yeah, but to get more money more than anything. The guy I fly around, same thing. Fly him, his family, but we really fly like once a week.
But so Jim is connected to this family. So it's when the family needs him, he flies. But when they don't need him, he sits at home, I suppose.
Yep.
So it's a different type of contract. Or
Right.
does he get paid like? I should ask him actually. But
It's
So-
it's the same deal as me. Like I get paid a salary with my full time job, whether I fly or not,
oh really?
and then I get paid daily for contract flights.
On top of his salary? Yeah, okay.
Yeah, because it's for the different company.
And so for the company, you work 8 days on, 6 days off? It's
No.
Like that? No.
No, it's my full time, but it's only the same thing as Jim, just a different person. Whenever he needs me, whenever he needs us,
Uh-huh.
he'll put it on the calendar.
Yeah. Okay. That's always been my dream to become a pilot.
Oh, really?
But I got glasses when I was 14, and that in living back in the Netherlands at that time, I couldn't find a way to get accepted with glasses. They
Really?
wouldn't. Yeah, they wouldn't.
Maybe the
Nowadays.
requirements are more rigorous
Yeah, at that time. Yeah.
out there. Because I know here, I mean, as long as you wear contacts, I believe it's.
A lot of them do. Yeah, they
Yeah.
just have contacts, and there's no problem. Yeah.
How did you like living in the Netherlands?
Sorry.
How did you like living in the Netherlands?
That was good. It was good. Yeah, I had a great time. I mean, you know, being born in your own country that's what you know. This is where you're from, and your mom's food is always the best food in the world. So
Oh, tell me about it. I miss Cuban food right now.
Cuban food.
Yeah.
Are you from Cuba?
Yeah, I was born in Cuba.
You were born in Cuba as well? You were raised there?
I came when I was 3.
You left when you were 3?
Yeah.
Do you remember any?
Yeah, I go back every year to visit
Oh, you go
family.
yeah, okay. No, I hope to visit that country one day. It seems like a very interesting, different, like than regular, so to speak. What I hear is that people don't like it, the Cubans. There's a lot of restrictions. There's not a lot of work.
In Cuba per se? Yeah.
Yeah.
It's I mean
compared to the U.S.
Yeah, it's a communist country, so it's.
But it's also a dictatorship, right?
Yes.
It's not just
Yeah.
communist.
Yeah, it's dictatorship. So, I mean, even if you have the money, it's hard to find anything.
Yeah.
We can send our family all the money in the world, and they'll go to the supermarket, the stores, and they can't get what they need.
Yeah.
So it's tough.
But you also hear stories like people that life is so much easier over there, so much
It's a very simple, slow life.
Yeah. And that has its own charm as
Of
well.
course, yeah.
Mhm.
And you go and it's extremely safe. Everyone's so friendly. It's, you know.
Yeah. And here it is work, work, work. And especially Naples is getting so expensive. That's why I'm doing Uber. This is my second job. And, you know, trying to make a living. But it takes out the, how do you say that? I mean, I like working hard, but there should also be a lot of time for family and things like that, right?
100%.
And,
I feel like a lot of people get lost in the American dream and the grind culture and.
Yeah, I wouldn't say the American dream. Look, between me and my wife, we have 3 jobs, right? So she has a full-time job, I have a full-time job, plus I do Uber on top. We're hardly able to afford a 2-bedroom apartment.
Yeah, it's very expensive, especially here where you guys are living. Miami, Naples, just Florida. South Florida, it's expensive.
Yeah, Miami too. You think it's all of South Florida?
I'm gonna say yes. I think so.
So you've got the brakes?
They were never set. They were off.
They were off,
Yes.
so why? Did they try it again before you left? or-
There's no one around. So, but I'm not standing there all day. We got an airline flight to catch.
Right. So weird.
So here we go.
Yep.
Try number 1.
I know for sure they're off now. But I didn't know if like something like was stuck or something.
Yeah.
So I mean, I took the handle and went out like that. And even went and like banged on the tires a little bit just to make sure. I don't know.
You didn't try pushing the plane, see if it rolls?
Way too heavy. Oh, thank you very much.
Yeah, no problem.
Appreciate it.
So where you guys are from, which part of the world is that? Like in the US?
I live in the Chicago area.
Chicago area. So,
Yeah.
because I was talking to, no, continue.
Wendy.
Wendy, thank you. That prices were getting so crazy expensive here in South Florida. But how is that in Chicago? Like rent or?
I feel like it's, my
Cost of living.
opinion, I feel like it's worse in South Florida.
You could be right. Haven't really looked. I mean, I know the housing prices started to come down only when the feds raised the insurance rates about 6 months ago. But it's still crazy high.
In Chicago,
At least mortgages.
it's also crazy high.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh yeah.
So then it's not just the South Florida problem. Maybe more here, so because
It's
it's
more
popular.
here because more people are moving to here.
Yeah.
There's more of a demand in Florida.
Mhm. But things
So-
are also getting more expensive in Chicago. So, yeah, that's just inflation, I guess.
They are, but it's calming down.
My mom's trying to buy a property right now and can't find anything below 500,000. That's like not disgustingly like unlivable. For like a
Ouch.
2-2, like just
What is it, 2-2?
like she's looking for a little house, like a 2-2, like nothing crazy. Everything is so expensive.
Wow.
And where?
She's kind of looking all over. She's open to Broward. She's open to Miami-Dade, like Fort Lauderdale area. She really likes. Pembroke Pines is always going to be expensive. Miramar is always going to be expensive, but even the Broward area, which is typically a little better.
Sure. Yeah, I have no doubt the prices are really up down here.
I was just telling Wendy that my wife and I, we both have full-time jobs, plus I do drive for Uber on top of that. And it's still hard to afford a 2-bedroom apartment on the 2nd floor, no garden, no nothing. I'm paying $2,500 rent a month. So back in the day, it didn't used to be like that. You know, I mean, back in the day, my dad was a salesman, and he was and my mom was a homemaker. 7 kids at home, big house, 2 cars, everybody doing sports, music, everything. It's based on 1 salary.
Wow, 7 kids?
7 kids, yeah. I'm the oldest one.
Must have been nice growing up with siblings, though. Especially that many.
Yeah, being the oldest one, I always thought that the little ones were boring, and I don't know, I didn't hang much with them. I was always with my friends. Out of the house and, you know, hanging with the friends. But it's nice to have, but you learn to appreciate it even more as you grow older. So then, are you only child?
Yeah.
The way you said it, yeah.
That's why I said it.
Yeah. Yeah, especially sisters share a lot, so I think sisters share more though than brothers.
I think so too. Yeah.
I think I was also closer to my sisters than to my brother. And then you have stepbrothers and half brother and half sister and the whole shebang.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's a full house. Your holiday get-togethers must be huge.
They used to be, yeah. But they're all back in the Netherlands. I'm the only one out here.
Oh, okay.
And their tickets are sort of expensive, so we don't go that often. Sometimes.
carry snacks unless it's special ordered.
Oh, okay. So there's no third person in the kitchen or something?
No, it's not that big.
Like that. Do you guys also have to attend to the guests?
Only before takeoff.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry?
Only before takeoff.
Before takeoff.
So after they board, they take their seats, I'll close the door and I'll ask anyone if they need anything. So if they want snacks or coffee or what have you, they can have that. Usually I put a water in everyone's, cup holder. So they already have waters, but...
Yeah, but during the flight...
They help themselves.
They help themselves,
yep.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. They can just freely move around, basically. They can walk around.
Yeah.
Just crouch around. Can you stand up straight in a plane like that?
It's a little too short. No.
No. Almost.
It's probably be a little over 4 hours. I'd say it's the perfect plane to actually be based in Chicago because we can reach the West Coast no problem.
Yeah. But doing east to west is that?
No, I'm not doing coast to coast in that. Nope.
So the boss uses that the most for, like, I suppose for work meetings all over the country, things like that.
Yeah. Half work, half family.
Yeah. Wow, what a life, eh?
Yeah. Last weekend we were out in Vail Valley, Colorado.
Nice.
They went skiing.
Right, beautiful.
Son and his brother and nephews. So.
Nice. Well, richness and wealth, it's relative, I like to think, because I lived in Haiti for a while and we are super rich people compared to people in Haiti. But yeah, then when you hear people like taking the plane like that, then you go like, oops. There's always a dream above the dream, right? There's
Yeah.
always more to dream of.
Yep.
Yeah, it's better to be happy with what you have. Or both. You can be happy with what you have, but still dream.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah.
Happiness comes from within,
Right?
Happiness comes from within. So
Yeah.
once you reach that, everything else is just a plus.
It's true. Well, the other day, you see that RV over there? It's like a multi-million-dollar RV. That's not just like a little RV.
Mm-hmm.
Like you have these RV camps. So the other day I drove into an RV camp for those kind of boys. Each and every one of them have their own garden, view on the lake, like an external kitchen built for them.
Yep.
And then the whole charade with bicycles and motor machines and golf carts and the golf courses right there. And then each pod has a multi-million-dollar RV standing in it. It was a surreal experience. And I believe there's only one or two of those RV camps in Naples like that, like those fancy ones.
Okay.
But most of them are like the simple ones, right? And this one is not even that big. It's nice though.
Yeah, it's a nice one.
I've been dying to one day get like a camper van. Like the
Camper van.
Mercedes
Yeah.
ones, the height, the
Oh, yeah.
ones. Yeah.
This is not a cheap one either.
This is huge.
Yeah, right.
Yep, it's good size.
You see, things like that, I just don't like that you have to camp it at one of those sites. You can't just drive it around and like park it on a street somewhere.
No.
Right. Yeah, you have to find one of
Yeah.
those sites where you
Or
can
like-
actually leave it overnight and pay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
if you're just driving around to go like skiing, let's say, I can't park that at a ski resort in the parking lot.
Right. No, they wouldn't want that.
That's why I like the camper vans.
Yeah, camper vans more back to nature, right?
Yes. I mean, a lot of them have their showers and everything.
Sure. Even a shower?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, there's the outdoor.
No, it's not outdoor, it's indoor.
Inside the camper van?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh, I see what you mean now. Yeah. There's like these machines like that on the left there.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, those are nice.
Just a lot smaller than an RV. More fuel efficient. But of course, when you have your whole family, it makes more sense to do
Right.
that.
Yes. Of course, every time I see. Do you ever see the movie We Are the Millers or We're the Millers?
I've heard of it. I haven't seen it. Or I've seen bits and pieces, not the entire thing in the city.
You gotta watch the movie.
Yeah.
That was hilarious. Yes. Watch the uncut version because the cut version's nowhere near as funny. But
Oh,
it's
really?
got
It's
a.
an uncut version?
No, it's just the language and stuff. But I mean, it's
got it.
just it is hilarious.
Gotta add that to the list.
Yeah, we're at the Millers. I mean, it's hilarious. You got this. I don't want to give away the movie, but I mean, there's a lot of RV in
Yeah.
it. So
Is that movie where that guy sits on the bottom of the RV with his little operational center?
no, I don't think so.
There's not a
No.
movie?
This is a guy that like puts together this fake family, fake wife and kids.
Yes.
Gets the RV and goes to Mexico.
Yes,
and does like a
I
drug
saw that
run or
a
something.
long time ago. And the girl
They
falls
meet
in
this-
love with this boy, and she tries to run away with him.
Yeah, from another RV,
From another
like
RV
a real like
family.
nice like Christian family and all this
Yes.
and that and this. Oh,
But then she comes
the
back.
Comedy in that is oh my god.
That movie's funny.
Sounds funny.
And at the end, he chose them over the money.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, I knew it
Yeah.
sounded familiar. I'm like, I think
Yes.
I did see it.
Oh, that movie's hilarious. So every time I see an RV like that,
Think of it?
I just like, we're the Millers.
I wonder how difficult, easy, or time-consuming or whatnot it is. So we were crossing the border of Mexico on one of those things. Probably a very thorough
Yeah, I would guess. I don't know.
search.
I've never driven across the border.
Yeah, me neither. I don't really want to.
No, I don't either.
No, I don't.
Nope.
That doesn't
No
call my
interest.
attention.
No.
Nope.
I like flying.
Yeah, flying's fine.
I drove from here to Colorado.
Oh,
That's a
nice.
long
Yeah.
trek.
That is.
That's a very long. What did
did it
you?
in 2 days though.
In 2 days, all just straight?
So I took my time driving down there, like stopping everywhere and go look stuff and places like I don't know, Savannah and Kansas City and was at that place where all the music happens.
Nashville?
Nashville.
Nashville. You stop places, you go see things, and then on the way back, you really want to go home. And so we did it in 2 days. Yeah, 2 days of 16 hours. Just keep,
Those
keep
long
going.
days.
16 hours? From
16 hours a day. 32 hours total. Wow, that's
Yeah.
long.
Oof.
From Fort Collins, Colorado to down south here in Naples.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a lot for 2 days.
It's nice though, because on a day like that your brain goes numb, sort of. Like the clock ticks fast. I know, you just get in the
Yeah.
groove of things, you don't notice. Suddenly you're home. It's so
Okay.
weird.
So you don't mind driving, you like driving. You like
Love
driving. Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah, I've had my fair share of driving vacations with the family, but I can't imagine driving that
No.
for that long in the vehicle.
No. And now my son is in travel soccer, so we're all over the state all the time. Oh, cannot be far enough for me.
You see, you need a camper
Okay.
van.
2 hour drive,
Yeah.
nothing.
There you go.
Yeah, right?
Camper van.
You need a camper van, yeah.
Should. Well, maybe one day. Who knows? I'd rather fly though. If I would have money, I would probably take flying classes. It's so fun. I flew an ultralight.
Did
That
you?
was a lot of fun. Yeah.
Can't say I've ever done that.
No? Have you guys ever flown in what do you call these things? A glider?
No, I haven't.
Oh, you have to. You have to.
Is that what you flew, a glider?
I haven't flown a glider myself, but I've been a passenger in
Yeah.
one. This is amazing. It's just like so weird that you can stay up in the air, and with the looking for the thermic. How do you call that?
I know you mean.
Thermal.
The thermal,
thing that
yes.
happens.
Yeah.
You just stay in the. It's really your bladder that is the limiting factor.
Hmm.
You know,
Yeah, it looks like a lot of fun.
and no engine. It's such a weird. It's just like you're like a bird. Hey, you don't go fast. You have to look for the thermal spots, but you can actually travel with it.
How do you find the thermal spots?
How do you find them? You get an eye for the clouds. certain mountains and mountain ridges, but also like if you need certain clouds. So if it's a beautiful blue sky, I don't think it works. We need
Right.
clouds in the sky, and then thermal patches happen, and the glider uses that to circle and then go up and then coast. And then when you get below a certain level, you find a thermal spot, you go up, and then you coast. And that's how they travel.
Yeah.
And
Sounds like a lot of fun.
Yeah, it is. It's just that you have this annoying sound in the cockpit the whole time that indicates whether you're in a thermal spot or not.
Oh, okay. Well, that helps.
It does. So what else? Have you flown helicopter?
I have, yeah.
You have? So like,
I'm not rated in one. I just flew it with a friend for fun, but he let me
that's
fly
nice.
it for like 4 hours. It was too much. In the 2 little seaters.
Yeah.
The Bell. What is it? The Bell.
206, whatever.
It
I
was
don't
two
know.
of us for 4 hours. No doors in Atlanta, Georgia in the summer. I was sweaty
Ooh.
because he did videography, aerial surveying kind of thing. He had to take images of construction sites and whatnot.
Really?
And I was free, and he was like, "Hey, just come up here and
Oh, cool.
And he's a CFI as well, so he's like,
Okay.
"Well, log sometime and I'll teach you." But he really, I mean, I was doing circles, I was going up, down, I was controlling while he was holding the camera, and he was like, "A little more to the right," and it was like my first time there, like an hour in. I'm like, "Oh, okay." So I would not recommend anything more than an hour.
Interesting.
I was done after an hour mentally.
So is it difficult? Is it more difficult than an airplane or not?
No, I think yes. Sorry, I think it's a lot more difficult than an airplane. My opinion.
I've never flown a helicopter, so I have no idea.
And they don't
So I've always said I never wanted my license, but I always said I wanted like one lesson just to kind of see, because I've
my
never
God.
done it.
It's fun, especially getting the whole. It's kind of like this thing, like you have to do it at the same time. It's kind of like the same thing, and you have to. It's like opposite, so you just have to learn to work with both. But
Right.
it's fun. But yeah, I think helicopters are harder. And more
I'm sure
dangerous.
after just years and years of flying and getting used to a certain feel, a certain muscle memory for flying, helicopter would be completely foreign.
Yeah, and it's and my friend told me, he was like,
it's such a different.
they're like every normal airplane pilot that flies with me, he says we want to like glide, we want to do everything. He's like, it's the total opposite.
Right.
You have to
Opposite.
re-engineer,
Yes.
reverse your brain.
Yup. So it'd probably be easier for someone with no aviation experience whatsoever
Yes.
to learn the helicopter
He said
versus
it's
a seasoned airplane pilot.
100%. He said it's easier for a helicopter pilot to learn how to fly a regular plane than us learn how to fly a helicopter.
Oh, I believe that. I believe that, yeah.
And what else did you fly? Like maybe ultralights or?
No ultralights here. What about you?
No.
What else is there?
I started like most pilots. Started, the Cessna 152s or the Piper Warrior, and all the initial training, multi-engine stuff, some cargos,
And what was the biggest plane you've ever flown?
Gulfstream 4, G4.
Gulfstream? Yeah, those are beauties.
It's a nice one.
They all are.
Yeah, that was a different lifestyle. 80% of what we did was just trips to Europe and back.
I would love that now.
So that's
To make your hours.
that was you'd think, but not really. I usually get on a trip to Europe. I mean, you go and the plane sits for 10 days to 2 weeks.
Oh.
So you fly there, so you get 8-9 hours to get there, and maybe 10 to get back. And then, honestly, I add more hours flying the small plane here around the U.S. than I ever did on that Gulfstream.
Huh.
Because when people take it, and that was like charter, so that was
Right.
open to anyone
Right.
with money. When people take it, they take it for a long period of time, and the plane just sits.
Yeah, makes sense. Yeah.
I wouldn't mind going to Europe for a month.
big, especially the baggage compartment. I mean, you can stand up in it. It's absolutely huge. So my golf clubs went with me everywhere I went. So I had a record at one point to how many countries I played golf in.
Oh wow!
So
that is so cool.
I got pretty good at converting meters back into yards, so I knew what club to use.
I bet.
Oh, you've really been all over the place, indeed. Flown to Russia?
I've been in and out of there once, just St. Petersburg.
Okay. Now all over Europe, I suppose.
Pretty much, yes.
Mediterranean.
Mm-hmm.
Africa.
Yep.
What do people
Made
do
it all the way down to Cape Town.
Cape Town. Okay. South Africa.
Yep.
What do people do in Africa, though? Business.
Yeah, there's not a whole lot. There was the South Africa thing that was more of a vacation. Cape Town was just one stop there. We also stopped somewhere, probably the northwest corner of South Africa. They went on safari.
Mm-hmm.
There's business, once for business up in way north, Morocco.
A place like Dubai,
But
Emirates.
yeah,
You've been there? Yeah.
but mostly in that Gulf Stream was more like, London, Paris.
But it was chartered, so you had different guests
Oh yeah, yeah.
on board every time. Well, here we are. Which airline are you flying?
United.
United.
I think that Red Bull made me sleep here.
What's
I
that?
think that Red Bull made me sleep here.
Oh no. Maybe you just need some coffee.
Oh no. I am not mixing those two.
Some coffee.
I'm jumping off the seats.
Yeah, I have that sandwich, board the plane, get on my seat, and I'll probably be asleep.
Oh, lucky
Yes.
you.
So I'm good. Life's good.
It's so hard for me to sleep on planes.
Yeah, I can, but I don't sleep long.
Kind of go in and out.
So it's like I'll be out for like 20 minutes and then up and I'm good. Which I don't do that ever, except on a commercial airline flight.
Alright, here you go.
Well, thank you, sir.
Yeah, it
I
was great
appreciate
talking to
it.
you. Good meeting you.
Nice to meet you.
Have a good day.
You too. Bye-bye.